Good afternoon. This is part 3 of the drive home on Thursday, February 9th, 2023. Again, National Pizza Day. How is that a thing? I still want to know. I'm going to see if I can find the list of all the national things for days. Like, do they have a National Tire Day? National Cheese Day? They're the only other things I can think of. They're all round. Pizza's round, tires are round, cheese can be round. There's another cop. They're everywhere. Is there something going on? Like, they're usually not this out there. Not that I have anything to worry about. The Royal Prestige cookware is a they sell it as a cookware system. Although I have been really happy with it for years, I spent way too much money on it. It came with a vacation, which is, I'm sure it's just a it's like a 3-day vacation to somewhere. It might have been Hawaii or something like that. But I've never been to Hawaii. I need to go to Hawaii. Go next week. So anyway, we never took advantage of that vacation voucher, which probably just went to a timeshare. I'm not opposed to timeshares. I own 2, so I know, and we used the crap out of them back when we were vacationing. Not so much anymore. But anyway, my point is, at the time, I paid a ridiculous amount of money for that cookware. Way more than I should have reasonably spent on that amount of cookware. You know, I got the skillet, I got the, I guess it's called a Dutch oven, and the steamer basket, the smaller pot, and the implements of doom, the fork and the spatula and the ladle and the spider. I think we got some dishes too, some stemware and some dishes and some plates and silverware, which I don't believe we've ever used. It's nice stuff. I would use it as a daily driver, but because I spent so much on it, I wouldn't use it. But that's his maybe. But yeah, I hate to say the number, but I think I might have spent close to $2,000 on what I got. The quality is there, though. I mean, they've lasted for well over, it's got to be over 25 years at this point. And they work well. Anyway, my point is, they sell it as a health system, not as cookware, or at least they did back then. And there's a lot of things that sound really great when they tell them to you. Like, there's a way you can hard-boil eggs with like almost zero water, but I don't do it like that. I still do it the old way. I've done it a few times, but I've done it the way you're supposed to with that cookware so infrequently that I can never remember exactly how much water or how long to cook them for. But you're supposed to be able to just put a paper towel in there, put a few drops of water, close it, cook it for an amount of time, and you get hard-boiled eggs. And it does work. I've done it in the past. I just can never remember exactly what you're supposed to do, so I just boil them the regular way. So yeah, I waste a bunch of water boiling eggs. And they're supposedly 7 layers of different metals. That's why I'm like holding out hope that, hey, maybe it will work with induction. But this was so long before induction cookware. Like, I forget what the 7 layers are, but there's like copper, stainless steel. There's a layer of Nerf. I think there's a layer where you have to fight yourself. There's the underwater layer. The underwater layer is always the worst. I'm sad. It's literally going to take me 20 minutes to do what I need to do when I get home, but I just dread it. I don't know why I dread it. I hate tasks. Like, I just want to get home and, like, if I'm going to make dinner, I'll make dinner. But, like, this is an unavoidable task. It's something that has to be done. I'm seeing, as I wander around, I'm seeing that the masking thing is becoming popular again. A lot of stores have signs outside for your protection and the protection of our patrons. We strongly suggest that you wear a mask when shopping in our facility type signs. I also see that no one's paying attention to them. Actually, there are still a few people still up on that mask thing. Like, I do see people, and I still see people in their own cars wearing masks. Like, I've done the same thing. I completely empathize with these people. I think the vast majority, when you see people, like, if they're not driving like an Uber or somebody else's car, I suspect the bulk of them are like me when we were at the height of the pandemic, and I had to wear the mask at work and stuff like that. Like, I would often just forget I was wearing it, and so I'm not an idiot. I just forget that it's on my face. I got other things to think about. Like, I get in the car. For me, it wasn't like a lot of people say, oh, it's like taking a bra off. Like, oh yeah, it's great not to wear it, but it didn't bother me to the point where, I had to take it off every chance I got. What I thought was funny is I worked with people. We're wearing these masks for very specific reasons, like whether or not you believe in the science. We don't have to get into that. What used to annoy me is there was a lot of people at work that would wear them so poorly. Like, they would be down here, up here, like they're just. It's hard to breathe, so they're like not even following the letter of the law. They're just like they've got it on their face so they can say they're wearing a mask. I'm wearing a mask. It's like, yeah, okay. And then there's the people that would wear the mask, but when they would cough or anything like that, they would take the mask off because they didn't want to cough in the mask. So they'd take the mask off and just cough. It's like, what the? Well, I don't want to cough in the mask. You make a very good point. We're not going to make it. Carrera 4S in front of me. You can probably hear it. It's gray. I'm trying to figure out what year it is. Can't tell. There's no way for me to know. It's a sporty little number. What was that other sporty little car convertible that was around for a while? It was like a joke car. I can't remember what it was called. I think it had like a short name, like Milo. I can't remember what it was. Ow. I can't remember. Anyway, they were relatively expensive cars, and I didn't know that. I thought they were cheap cars. I thought they were like I thought they were right up there with Geo Metros. I don't know why I misunderstood, because I was thinking about getting one, and like someone told me, it's like, get one of those? It's like, yeah, get a cheap car. You know, that's not a cheap car. What? Really? It doesn't, like, it looks sporty, but it looks like a cheap sporty. I can't remember what it was called. I might remember later. I think the, what's the name of that car company? Like, I think a sister to it was like the Sky, that company that I wanted to like, but then I didn't like because the union went on strike. It was a branding thing. I've talked about this before. There was this car brand that I really liked, and I was thinking about buying them to support the brand. But then, like, there was this big strike, and it's like, it was all lies. Like, you know, like you heard like what the union was saying and stuff like that. Like, well, you guys lied. You're not a tight-knit company. Screw you. I'm not buying your car now. What was the name of that car company? It wasn't Saturn, was it? I don't know. Weird things pop out of my head. Just holes in my memory. Ah, there's the pizza place. I didn't call a pizza in. It's National Pizza Day after all. So the reason you heard the car tear off up there is because a pickup truck just turned in front of it. We have the green light, but someone just made a turn right in front of us. So now he's mad. So he's like whirring, vrooming down the street, as you do after someone makes you mad. Was Saturn. If Saturn had the Sky, that's probably it. But that doesn't tell you the name of the car I'm actually thinking of. I think it was like a sister, or it was a kind of car that kind of looked like the Sky. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Have a wonderful day.